as well, whereas Derp may have to waste a little bit of time, actually.
Yeah, I am not quite sure what the winner will be on this specific encounter, but here they are, they're getting started. We will already see if the pre-event will have any impact on their overall time.
Well, I would imagine that this will go in favor of We Wipe on Escort, I think, because
yeah, for sure.
those epidemics are going to ruin these Guardians. So they're going to see those conditions stacking up there. Will we see a portal? What we saw from Meta was, the absolute refusal to use any of their limbs. Will we see something similar from both of these teams? Yes, we do. There is actually already a portal set up for We Wipe on Escort, in fact. So they will be going directly to the boss. Exactly. I mean, these teams, guys, I really want to emphasize this. These are some of the finest teams in this tournament. They are all extremely good.
Really good, yes. Definitely so. What I was also going to point out is that we saw that both of these teams rolled a specific configuration for the pre-event where they had the blue Guardian in the middle in order to make sure that they would be able to walk into the green AoE and counter the damage while pulling.
Oh, both teams memeing themselves, actually. I think the portal, it's going to expire. So We Wipe on Escort. We Wipe on Escort
actually wasted time.
Oh, that's really bad. Yeah, that's a disaster for We Wipe on Escort. There, some of them got ported. What? That is. I don't expect that from these guilds. I really don't. I'm quite surprised.
I was looking at top tier performance from both of them, but actually this barely changes anything. Guardian melting on the Derp stream to the power DPS, while We Wipe on Escort is indeed using the AP mounts. They're not pulling the Seekers together, the Teapot. I was looking forward to this, and it is simply not happening. What is that? You can see the projectiles are bouncing instantly. The AP bounce is crisp.
Yep. Absolutely, as these guys they've got their coordination pretty much locked down, and yeah, there you go. So there's a bit of a lead for Derp going into the first split phase.
Yeah, they're already killing their Green Guardian, whereas We Wipe on Escort is doing the expected tactic, all three together, overloading one of them with conditions before sharing them to the others. Derp going back into the middle as the Red Guardian is getting CC'd and starting the second phase, and We Wipe on Escort is barely behind.
Yeah, I mean, they are going to gain a little bit of ground using these Necros here. That's something very important, very much worth noting. They may even be able to, well, I don't know. The thing is, they're going to lose time now on this burn phase because at the end of the day, Necro cannot compete with the raw DPS output of those power classes on Vale Guardian. All it's good at is doing those split phases. So, I mean, I don't know. I kind of think that the openers, the start of this raid, when they're having some downsides there, has really screwed over We Wipe on Escort here.
Yeah, I believe there was a wee bit of stress coming from the wipe that they had early on that still shows into their gameplay right now. They're not performing as well as they could by pulling the Seekers, by making sure that their AP bounces are perfectly timed, even though they are quite fast. And Derp already killing the last of the Guardians. We can see the Chronomancer went to help the red side this time around.
Yep, of course you do want to swap those around just to make sure that you have good CC for the blue Guardian. In fact, you alternate
and they are
the
getting
mowers
into
there.
the last phase.
Yeah, but We Wipe on Escort. Absolutely, they did catch up there, right?
So yeah, they completely caught up. Both of the teams are on the last phase, but to be fair, the power DPS from Derp should actually put them just a wee bit ahead.
Yeah, it should die a little bit before them, I want to say. A little bit before We Wipe on Escort. So we see the kill. Let's see if we can get actually a rough time on this. It's going to be dying at about 3:49 for Derp. And what is it going to be for We Wipe on Escort? It's going to die at about 3:51. So 2 seconds in this so far.
And indeed, Derp has set up the portal. They are doing exactly that strat that I was looking forward to. Meanwhile, We Wipe on Escort is doing exactly the same.
Yep.
They are very, very close to each other. I'm actually surprised because it appears that there are no relogs on We Wipe on Escort side. Are they going to pull an entire Scourge Wing 1? Are they going to go for the full memes? Is that
I can't imagine they would do that, to be honest. I don't think that will fare too well for them on Gorseval. But I mean, I actually think that We Wipe on Escort were able to start the pre-event a little bit quicker, in fact, before Derp by killing those ads a bit quicker. So they have gained some ground. I really do feel bad for WE here, to be honest with you, because that they kind of choked, right? They choked.
Yeah, they choked right off the bat.
Yeah, they would actually have a pretty sizable lead right now if not for that initial clown fiesta on the Guardians, the pre-event. Like they just got teleported by the Green Guardian. Like they must be quite well. I hope they're not too tilted, right? Because always that.
Yeah, that's exactly what we hope for. Because if they get way too stressed from that one original failure, they would actually be shooting themselves in the foot. And we do not want to see that. We want them to put up the best game they can. That's what we are here for. Yeah. Actually, I believe they are quite evenly matched. They are actually on the same rifts at the same time.
Yeah, it's very, very close right now.
So close.
Yeah. I have to say that I think we actually need to see relogs quite soon from We Wipe on Escort, though.
Yeah, I mean, or they could be playing full Scourge on Gossifel. While it is not particularly good, it is still doable. It is manageable.
Well, they're going to lose time on the Spirit Run, though. They'll have Condi, not Power.
Indeed, but who knows? Like, as I said, maybe they're going for the meme part of this tournament, or they just are very confident in that whichever time they would lose here, they would get back at Sabbatha, because Sabbatha Scourge away is also quite strong.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Yeah, that is completely true.
Like, it might be their plan. I do not know, Teapot. We have to wait and see whether they relog or not. But still, having Scourges puts them at a huge advantage in clearing the trash mobs in this event.
Imagine if they all respected Power Reaper.
Oh! That would be like PogChamp. Definitely amazing. I would be thrilled to see that. Would they have the balls to?
I don't think anyone's got enough balls for that.
Full power Reaper. It is risky. It is not something that is gonna be putting them ahead in any form or shape. But it would be hilarious.
Yeah. It would be a big meme, right? You know, and you know what? This tournament is all about memes. Okay, it's all about memes.
I thought we were serious for a second, but all right.
It's kind of half serious. I mean, no, seriously though. I mean, in the next event, guys, what's going to need to happen is these teams are going to have to race forwards, right, and kill some walls, and to kind of progress to this raid wing. And at the end of the day, Condis aren't good at burst, right? They aren't burst. So. That's disadvantageous to actually use a Condi cast here. So We Wipe on Escort may have some trouble with that. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to believe, right? But like, what do you think they could have in mind here, actually?
I am not quite sure. Like, they have done the last one. They are moving with all their skirts. What? They have set up their portal. They're going with this. They're just sticking to the plan. Dear Lord, what is that?
I'm really interested to see how this is going to go, but I do predict that Derp should actually they should be able to clutch out a bit of a lead here, I have to say.
I mean, I am expecting as much, but still, we are seeing that the team from Wii is much faster on that event.
Oh no! Whoa! They missed the spirit!
How could you do that? Like, they had the power of the epitome. The Scourge carry could not carry them because they missed a single trash mob. What is that?
Oh dear.
That wig has been out for years. Everyone knows that you need to kill them.
They've choked.
I'm pretty sure that one of them was supposed to aggro this specific trash mob and they didn't. But they are still trying to destroy the first wall. As you predicted, their Condis are much slower in doing the job. Still, none of them is relogging.
Yeah, it's Gorsable memes. Here we go. It's going to be Omega Scourges. But I mean, Derp are in a pretty good spot right now. They're fairly far ahead. I want to say at least 10 seconds at this point. So pretty big lead. The team's fairly evenly matched, though it has to be said. But I mean, how long is that going to last for?
I mean, the thing is, Derp will probably not have to do any relogs while moving on to go. While We Wipe on Escort still should be swapping around, in my opinion, even they appear to be set on that Scourge way wing one.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, you don't need to sell me on that, guys. You know, I love me some Necro. Yeah. But I mean, even I can maybe concede that this perhaps isn't the best way to go about this.
I mean, it's a pretty safe one though. Like we saw, I think it was in the ERP that a team did an entire Scourgeway wing one. Derp already going for the jumping puzzles. That's also one part where a team can be losing a huge amount of time. And we see a portal being set down by Lin to the Adrenal Mushrooms. They will not be GGing for cooldown. They will be taking the portal.
Yep. Very, very smart there. So let's see who's going to get these buttons done first. Of course, we wipe on Escort a little bit behind. Ooh, the last button. I think probably the. Oh yeah, there's the jumping puzzle button. There we go. And Derp just going ahead and GG. They're going to be moving straight on to Gorseville right now. So let's see when will they. Let's see when they. Let's get some rough timers on this. So they're going to start Gorseville, and I want to say about 10:10 actually here. By the looks of that, just regrouping themselves a little bit.
Okay, we wipe on Escort has fully GG. They are going for the Scourgeway Gorseville.
Scourge Gorseville.
They are sticking to the
So yeah, Derp starting at 10:16. When will we wipe on Escort? They're going to go straight in. They start Gorseville at 10:18, Sam.
Yeah,
2 seconds.
Is neck to neck. This is crazy. The delay puts me at a little... it gives me some issues in seeing which team is ahead of the other, but seriously, the damage difference should be quite important because, Derp just has the power comp. They are faster. I can already see that. They are nearly phasing Gorseville.
Yeah, I mean, they do have Epi. They have Epi. Wait, did all of We Wipe on Us got Epi out as well? No, I do believe they got the bounce, actually.
They got the bounce. I think that Matoshi's POV got the bounce because he was targeting one of the ads as he pressed the pin.
I mean, it is very, very, very close here, but I just not sure if this Necro strategy is going to work out for We Wipe on Escort. It is interesting. It is absurdly close, and they get the Epi.
Yeah,
big Epis there,
huge
Epis. Oh my god,
that was actually clean. Oh my god.
I think We Wipe on Escort have actually taken the lead here. I think they're actually ahead right now. Those huge Epis on We Wipe on Escort. NA with the Necro gameplay. Dude, is Necro meta on every boss? I think it is, boys. Let's go.
They are sticking to the Scourges like Teapot. I can hear the hype. The superior class showing up the superior gameplay as well. Actually, Derp is pulling ahead ever so slightly on the second phase. But actually, another power of the Scourge comp is that they get rid of the blue orbs extremely fast. That Epidemic is also saving them from having any of the orbs challenging them into the middle of the arena.
I mean, Scourge Strat is also going to be a really, really powerful for We Wipe on Escort on Sabbather as well. And that should allow them to really go ham on that final boss there. And actually, I think We Wipe on Escort are actually a few seconds ahead.
Yeah. Definitely so. Like, this is simply impressive. Sticking to the full Scourge comp really, really gave them an edge right here.
Yeah, they're making it work, dude. They're making it work. The one thing is that they
are bouncing back from the blue orbs.
Yeah, holy shit! Did they actually get away with that? That is insane.
They actually got away with it.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous if they got away with that.
I believe both of the Gorsevilles are going to die exactly at the same time.
It's going to be so close.
Yes, like
it's almost exactly the same time. I think We Wipe on Escort is just a few. We Wipe on Escort are a few seconds ahead for We Wipe on Escort, and I kind of want to say that they should actually have a bit of an edge on Sabbather.
Should be faster. It has to be because it's simply too strong to play full Scourgeway here.
Yeah, this is going to be ridiculously close, guys. As long as the pre-event is clean for We Wipe on Escort, I do believe they should have a bit of a composition advantage moving into Sabbather here, guys.
Yeah, they are already mowing down through all of the trash mobs with these crazy condition damage. Oh my god. If you saw Enku's POV, the numbers are just popping everywhere on the screen. You can barely see the gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, it's good.
Impressive work. I mean, Derp has already ported up. Whereas, okay, they are following very close by. Like, we just ported up as well. Derp opening the jump pad at the moment, or at least waiting for it. Did he aegis the bomb?
I think he may have failed to get the bomb there. I think the portal is already set up for We Wipe on Escort, and they just got to kill a few more ads now, and they should be able to start the encounter.
We Wipe on Escort is slightly faster at this specific moment. At least I believe so. They are pulling all of the trash mobs together. They actually landed the EPs on all of the trash.
Are all the trash? Are they going to get enough trash mobs down though? This is actually this has happened to a lot of teams in the ERP actually. A few of the ads sometimes just don't die.
Yeah,
So, there you go. It's done. Okay. We wipe on Escort actually going. I think Derp is still in combat though. That's not good for Derp here. Oh yeah. Oh, they actually.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think a few of the ads were slightly out of position there. They weren't able to get those, so unfortunately they weren't able to pull all of the ads in. And we wipe on Escort. A start
has already started.
Yeah, they're actually starting the boss.
Close game.
Just under 10 seconds before Derp here. And well, I hope we see some incredibly aggressive cannon strats here because they're certainly going to want it. How many cannons will we wipe on Escort actually do? Because of those Scourges, they're very, very beefy. So they can probably skimp out on killing them. Perhaps a little more than Derp can.
I believe Derp will have to do at least 2 of the cannons, otherwise they will have issues with their positioning on the arena.
Oh, did you see that epi bounce there coming out from Mathicus there? That was so crisp, holy shit.
And they got very lucky because
oh my god, yeah, so they get free DPS?
They are over DPSing, indeed, by a solid 4%.
Holy shit, dude! Yeah, and the Scourge strats, dude. This is a crazy play of like a bit of a different strategy coming up from We Wipe on Escort with those Necros throughout all of Wing 1, typically thought of as a power wing. But I think that We Wipe on Escort are fair. They're actually kind of cementing their lead, and that's only going to get bigger with the epi bounce back from those 75% ads back onto Sabatha. Their DPS is absolutely going to skyrocket right now.
Yeah, you can already see it. They are melting Sabatha. Sabatha going with the Flame Wall quite early, so they will not be able to get the over DPS this time around. And Derp is right behind. They're actually not that far behind.
But do you know what I want to point out as well, though, Sam? We Wipe on Escort are running Druidless as well because of those Necros being so tanky. They've actually taken a Soul Beast instead of the Druid, so they've got even more DPS.
They've got even more Conti application, I believe.
Yeah.
This is exactly what they are looking for.
I mean, with that Soul Beast, they'll have even more poison, right, for their epidemics. Although, to be fair, with all those Necros, they'll probably have a lot of that right off the bat. But with the Soul Beast, they'll have even more, guaranteeing a ridiculous epi. Yeah. This is unbelievably close, though, guys. We Wipe on Escort are so damn... they're just so close to victory here. They must not die to the flame, though. That's the only thing that could really go wrong for them at this point. They've already got Sabatha back. They're already accelerating towards that last burn phase. Card. One thing about Card, guys, the third and final ad for Sabatha is that he actually takes additional damage from conditions, so that should actually be a slight advantage for We Wipe on Escort on that last ad.
Yeah. We Wipe on Escort actually reaching the last ad.
Yep, in just a moment.
Yeah.
There it goes. Derp, not far behind, though. They are in hot pursuit. But I think We Wipe on Escort, if anything, have actually extended their lead out here, guys. They are absolutely doing this.
Definitely so. There is no way they could possibly be having a DPS issue. So the only thing that would happen to them would be some Flame Wall or Flak issue ruining them. But I don't believe this is going to happen. They have it very, very safely executed.
Yeah, it looks like they are definitely closing in on that victory. We Wipe on Escort, 20% on the boss. Sabatha just returning there for Derp. Oh, one thing I do want to point out, guys. Look, Sam, do you see this massive brain? Corruption sigils on the Necros on We Wipe on Escort. They've got a bonus 250 damage on the on-kill sigil, making a play. This is how min-max this is, guys. Derp actually destabilizing as well.
Yeah, Derp is actually just like a few seconds behind. I believe this is going to be played out in like a 10-second difference.
This is really close. This is unbelievably close. But I think We Wipe on Escort, they've done it. 1809. That's it. It's been taken down. We Wipe on Escort have done it.
Seconds. Damn.
After a disastrous start coming out from them, like completely choking the pre-event. It was like we choke on pre-events, but now it's we win raid tournaments, boys. We Wipe on Escort are going to move on to face CLL in the next match of the lower bracket, guys. Okay? Huge stuff there.
This was actually impressive. I really thought that the Scourge Way would not help them on Gorseval, but they still managed to pull through with that. This is simply crazy and amazingly well executed. Hats off to We Wipe on Escort.
Wow. Wow. That was impressive stuff. I kind of doubted that Scourge gameplay, Sam.
I was not believing in it. I was not believing in it. I was the first one to question its legitimacy on Gorso. But they still proved to us that they could manage. Like, I was thinking they will not get many ads to bounce back from, but they still managed by putting their APs down exactly at the same time to get good bounces of the orbs, which I thought they would not be able to do.
That was
indeed.
It's a big timing, dude. It's a very big timing. So, hi guys. Hello, r/Guild Wars 2. Do you want to tell me how Scourge isn't a meta DPS class in raids? Does anyone want to tell me about that? You know, are we at that stage? And you know what? I cannot think of a better person to talk to about this than Rocker, guys, okay? And that's exactly who we have here, okay? We have Rocker now, guys. He is enabled. I just want some thoughts from you. I mean, you're a big fan of Necro. I know you love that shit.
I did not expect this. Wow, I'm absolutely blown away by this. Personally, I mean, I'm not the greatest fan of Necro, but that was pretty good. That was crisp. That was some crisp stuff right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.